Hello, Mark here from Success with Options. I wanted to come back and do a wrap up on this calendar spread tutorial that we put together. I actually closed that trade on Monday and I've been meaning to get back and do a wrap up video to kind of put everything all together and do a summary on the trade. And so here we go. Okay, so I went ahead and closed this trade out. As you can see, we only have the other position that I put on in the trade of the week, which is the Iron Condor. I'm not going to talk about that here, but if we go to the account statement, we see the two rolls that I did, or the roll and then the close. The first one was we did a roll on the 16th of June for $1.60, and then just this last Monday I went ahead and closed the calendar spread for $1.63. Now if we look at the chart that goes along with this and we look at the actual action of the stock market or the action of the SPY during that time frame, I closed the trade out right on this date right here. So let me draw a little, kind of closed it right on this little time frame right here. So you can see that we broke down below our $90 level. Frankly, I could have held out for a better price or allowed more time to erode by, but the problem I was concerned with is it was looking like the SPY was going to go ahead and move down and maybe head down even lower. And as we can see, it has continued to kind of go below 90, and we could actually see some more selling action into next week. So frankly, I'm kind of glad that I went ahead and closed that trade, even though there was a potential that this trade could have done even better than it did. So I went ahead and closed it for $1.63. If we go to our trade journal that I had started for this trade, we can see that we went ahead and put that trade on for $2.55, and I had a couple of exit rules that I went ahead and wanted to follow. We didn't hit the first exit where I said that I would exit if the SPY doesn't pull back by the June expiration. And we didn't hit the other close, which would have been my ideal case where I could close for a 40% return on investment. We didn't quite see that. And I did probably roll my first roll within the 4 to 7 day window. In fact, I think it was about a 5 day lead time before the exit, before the option expiration. However, on this last close, I closed about 2 weeks before expiration, which in the ideal case, I'd have let another week go by, but I just felt like it was a good time to exit. As we look at this then, our summary is that we close a position for $1.63. The total credit back then was $3.23, adding the $1.63 to the initial $1.60 for the first roll. So our net profit in the trade was 68 cents for our final ROI of 26.6%. That's actually not too bad for a calendar spread trade, remembering that we're probably not as right on this kind of a trade as we are in other sorts of trades, and so we really want to be happy with whatever we can get on the trade. Although typically, because of the fact that I'm not right as often, I'd like to see that ROI be a little bit higher. Ideally, we'd be around 40%. But in this particular case, and given the kind of market that we're in, I think that wasn't too bad of a trade. If we go ahead and look at our trade log then, I went ahead and we already had this entry in here for our $2.55 cost. I'm going to mark this trade as a successful trade, and we made $68 on the trade, and we exited as planned. So we can see we now have two total successful trades, not counting the trade of the weeks that are in. I'm going to start putting those in as well. Okay, so that's pretty much this trade. As a wrap up, we'll continue to look for additional trades to either put on in a video tutorial, or we will put on additional trades in the trade of the week. Go ahead and look for those. We've already got an Iron Condor trade on and another vertical spread put on in the trade of the week, and we'll continue to look for more opportunities to do video tutorials as well.
I hope you found this video helpful. What you've just seen is an overview of calendar spreads as a trading strategy and an example of trading them. Successful options trading is not just a matter of knowing how to construct a trade or how to enter or exit the trade. Successful options trading is built around a trading system that includes a trading plan with rules for selecting the stock or ETF, rules for selecting the options, rules for entry and exit, and rules for money management. These elements help produce consistency, and that is the number one attribute of a successful options trader. For more information on options strategies, building an options trading system, or options broker reviews, and more, please visit www.successwithoptions.com. Thanks and happy trading.